Are you looking for a wig for the summer? Well, this is a really great wig, and I'm going to show you in this video some of the reasons why I love it and think you might like it too for a summer choice for a wig. And it has a lot to do with the cap construction, because a lot of times the cap construction, and I'm going to take my wig off here shortly to show you the inside of the cap and expose what's underneath. But you know, like coming on here, I like being real with you, and I like you can see what reality is, right? You go on the website and you look at pretty photos and pictures, but sometimes coming on here where I can share with you, teach you things, is why I do these tutorials. So this is a Yumi from Noriko, and it's in the color Silver Stone. I love Silver Stone because you have this white, beautiful white front, and it just graduates into the dark brown, medium to dark brown throughout it. And I think that's just a real natural way my hair grew out. Of course, I have white hair, so for me, the silver around the face is really nice. The other thing, here's a tip for you. I had someone recently ask me, and was sharing her concern with the white with Silverstone, that it's so white towards the front and then graduates to the darker in the back. One of the things that you can do, of course, you know we use dry shampoo for knocking down the shine. Well, let me tell you, this is one of those wigs that came out of the box and was not have that extreme shine on it. The fibers, the denier on this, each little fiber feels hair-like. It's soft, it's very, very movable. It's just got great movement in it. And it's so soft. You know how sometimes fibers on a wig just feel scratchy on the neck or around the face. And this isn't like that. This came out of the box beautiful. And I really like the feel of it. Even up against my face, it's just very hair-like. It really is. So this is one of the things you can do. You don't like the white on it. You think your wig is too white, or you don't like the white around the front, you can use a dark dry shampoo. This is for brunettes. It will knock that white down and make it look more grayish. And maybe that's what you're looking for, and that's okay. The thing is don't get this on the lace. Now it does wash out when you wash it, but be careful, because if it's not something you're gonna absolutely love, be careful of doing it, because I did use dark shampoo on a very light blonde wig to give it rooting, and although it washed out mostly, it didn't wash out all the way. So beware of getting this in the part, and just do it from a distance, and to get it in areas that you would like to knock down that you think that's too white. I love Silverstone though. I love the white around my face. I think it brightens. Let's talk about that too. Here's a tip. People has said before that the white and the gray just washes them out. It does me too when I don't have on makeup. When I don't have on makeup, my eyes look washed out. They look dull, lifeless. If I don't have lipstick on, it doesn't define or pop if I don't wear makeup or do my brows, because my brows are mostly white. So if I frame out my eyes and I put on some eyebrows, put on some eyeshadow, mascara. Doesn't have to be a lot of makeup. I do my makeup in 5 minutes. It's done. But doesn't need to be a lot, but just having some peachy cheeks or pink cheeks and lips, mascara, eyebrows, it's going to go a long way with wearing a gray wig, believe me, because as we age, our skin gets more shallow looking, grayish looking. I'm almost 70 years old, so that's why it does that to me as well. So even on a young person, if they don't have dark skin, then it's gonna look washed out with a gray and a white. I like contrast. When I'm wearing gray and white wigs, I like a high contrast between the black. This could be cobalt blue, it could be red, it could be even a bright white is gonna give it contrast. If you, for heaven's bid, don't wear a gray sweatshirt, it's just not gonna look done. So again, I would suggest that go with something high contrast, give your lips to get some contrast, some eyes, and it'll really make you happier with you when you put on a gray wig. And that's why when we put on a colored wig, when I put on a wig with a little bit of rooting, it pulls my eyebrows up, it, you know, into it, looks more natural. If I wear a red or a brunette or any of those colors, it does, I think it makes me look younger. So it just has to depend on where are you? Are you love your white hair and you're comfortable with that? You want everybody to see you in gray, white hair or silver hair. You want to keep your family happy and not so jolted when they see you walk in with red hair or long hair. That's what you should do. Now, I have wigs that I like to wear around my family, my daughter and grandkids, because I feel like the consistency with what they see me in matters to them. When it's just me going out, I wear whatever I want to. If I'm with my husband, he loves me in everything and he loves the variety. As we always say, variety is the spice of life. So if you like variety, you want fashion, you want fun, change it up, have fun with it. Don't be in a box. If you don't feel comfortable, like if you say you wore it to church or to work, then have a couple of wigs that you always consistently wear to that environment so that it makes those people more comfortable and then makes you feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, back to Yumi. I love doing these videos to give you tips and tricks as well as just reviewing a wig, because you can go to my shorts and I'm going to do the quick spinabouts and show you the 360s and do it really quick so that you can get an idea of what the wig looks like. But I also like being able to be here to talk to you, to share with you just these tips and tricks that help your wig journey go a lot further. Okay, so we're going to talk about this wig a little bit more. I want to get in here pretty close because I love this out of the box, because the denier, like I said, the fiber, but look at the hairline. It is just a stunning hairline. Now, I think it looks a little darker up here because I think I got some makeup when I was putting it on, dragging it across. But other than that, I just, and go back and watch a short I did last week that I posted about when you get some makeup. If you've done your makeup and then you put your wig on, you get a little makeup on this lace, this beautiful lace up here. Use some micellar water and go back and watch that video. It's a short I did, and go back and watch it. It's in my playlist on my channel to see what I do to get makeup off of it. Okay, so one of the things I noticed right off was just that the part line just fell nicely. There's no permatease in this, so you can get it really flat. If you want a really flat looking wig, you can get a really flat. Now, I don't want really flat. I like this because it's got this stacked bob look. I love getting it where it just has a little bit more, because when you get it up here and a little more fullness, see it has layers in it, you're going to get it to look, for me, more flattering to my face, because my face is a bit more oval, squarish, so I need a little bit of that. I think this is going to make my face shape look a little bit more pleasant to me. The other thing that I loved about this that was just shocking to me, well, shocking, but you just don't see it in every wig, is that you could literally bring this down for it to lay flat like that. So if you like a middle part and you want it to come really down like that, you can do that. But the other thing I noticed, let me get back to my white tooth, is just simply by, look how that popped over. No heat, nothing. I didn't use any tools on this. In fact, you can't. This is regular synthetic unless you're using a specific heating tool that's for synthetic wigs. But you can't put, I'm not going to put heat on this, regular heat, and I didn't have to redirect those. I mean, look how just pressing on it to give it that nice, which I like that. I think that little lift in the front like that looks really good. No special tools to do that. Or if you want it down the front, you want to bring it down a bit more, just use your fingers, your wide tooth comb, and do that. It's also easy to tuck behind the ear. So, and you can see here, another tip and trick I do is, I like pulling my own bit of my bio hair into it because it makes it look more and more real. The more that you can do that, if you have some bio hair, and then you can use powders, and I'm going to show you some powders here pretty soon that I absolutely am in love with, better than any powders I've ever experienced, and I'm going to do a video soon to show you those powders, so that you can use on your wigs, your bio hair to blend it, if your roots are growing out, and it's good because it has like caffeine in it and diaminoside in it, so if I'm saying that right, which is good for your hair. Okay, let's continue. So see how nicely that can tuck for a whole nother look. You can actually, because such a great hairline, it goes ear tab to ear tab, goes all the way in the ear tab. You know, if you wanted to pull it back and do some little fun clip back, you know, it's going to be summertime. It's getting warmer. Now here in the Netherlands, it's not. We're still kind of chilly here. So I think this is a great winter wig. This is just a good year-round wig because of the length of it. It's regular, so synthetic. So also, let me remind you, is that it doesn't need heat. This isn't gonna get frizzy. You're not gonna need heat to smooth it out. It's just gonna stay like this. So, you know, if it starts pouring down rain and you're in the rain, that's okay, just shake it out. Go in the bathroom and shake it out wherever you are, and it's gonna still look absolutely fantastic. I love this. Can you imagine if I was doing my own bio hair, which I can't get a nice pretty style in it. It's just not enough hair, or the texture isn't there anymore to do that. Wigs, I have instant hairstyle, like I went and got it blown out at the salon or spent hours doing this. So again, it's a stacked bob. You can see here it's longer in the front, and which I think for me it's really nice having a bob that comes up under. I think it's flattering for that particular area. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I absolutely love a bob as well, is being able to have this come down and define that jawline a little bit more. Okay, so other than that, let's go ahead and let me take it off and show you the inside of the cap, because it's just a great summer wig. So let's take a look at it. First of all, this lace is so soft. You know how sometimes you get a wig with lace and it's very, it's stiff, and it just feels like it's just sawing right here on your forehead sometimes. So what's lovely about is that this is so soft. Look at that. Beautiful Noriko. Feels good. It's high quality. I love that. I love what's on the inside too, because it's also a little different, and why I think it's great for summertime. Check out these ear tabs. They're breathable. So it's just got the felt on the outside, curvature here to give you some softness, but it's also then has holes. It has a mesh here for the ear tab that's just going to make it a bit more breathable. So you know how in summer you can just really get, you know, sweaty around your ears. It does. It has a very small nape. Again, it's got the mesh, so a little bit more airflow, but it has the velvet to also give it softness. Has adjustable straps here, open wefting, and then a nice way over from ear to ear lace front all the way across. And I'll show you another tip that I did, because I want, you know, when you have silver hair or you have a silver wig, getting a scalp-like look on that part line, use this is called scar tape. So scar tape, and I'm gonna tag this below for you, some different products that I use, like the dry shampoo, and this is scar tape. I'll tag it below for you. But it has a monofilament here, as you can see, a wide center part, which means you're going to be able to go off to the right, off to the left, or straight down the center. Again, this is nice mesh here. The wefting is sewn in here. And then here it's open wefting for breathability, and there's velvet around this area for it helps grips. It's kind of like if you're wearing a wig grip. Now, I didn't feel like I needed a wig grip for this. It felt so good. And I put this a little bit back behind the hairline so that you don't see that line right there. And it's reusable. You can rinse it off and get the sticky back on it, but it's reusable. I think they go a long way. You know, one of them will. And look at that, just a beautiful, beautiful, you know, it's got the darker at the nape, which I think is very natural, grow out period if you were a dark brunette and growing your hair out. This is just fashion, color, but yet it's beautiful. So, you know, we're gonna put it on. I'm gonna just put my head in it like this. I'm gonna pick it up to set the lace down, grab the ear tabs, put them in place, and then you just style it with your fingers, with a comb. Change the part up. If you don't want it quite so center, then you can change it from left to right. This is called Ayumi, A-Y-U-M-I, A-Y-U-M-I, and it's from Noriko, and it's in Silverstone. I will leave you the link for, and also I always tag these, so if it's available through shopping, tag shopping, product shopping on YouTube, then you'll see it come up. When the video pops up, you'll see that I tag the wigs, and it usually shows up like in the bottom left-hand corner, and you can click there, maybe pop up somewhere here. You can click it and it'll take you right to see all the details on this. Just for reference, I have a 7.5-inch length of face. My circumference is 21 and in between 1/2 and 3/4. So kind of average petite, and it fits beautifully. There's no extra bunchiness up here in the cap. It's just fits beautifully, feels good. Lace is beautiful. The fibers are beautiful. Please check her out. She's really fabulous. And as always, my friends, thank you for staying and watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Doing my darlings. Bye-bye.